Let's see, we have a jet engine over there about to take off. I'm currently wearing a cap backwards, and I think it's time for another Need for Speed thing. So anyway, in today's episode, I've got a challenge. Earn 1 million rep in one night. Sound simple? Well, that's because it mostly is. I mean, it's a fairly standard procedure by now. However, I haven't mentioned yet the vehicle I shall be using to do this. Because you see, earning 1 million rep in a night is easy in something like, say, this Plymouth Barracuda that is definitely not on the wrong coast. Or this Aston Martin DB11, which is definitely not a villain car. This Dodge Charger, which is definitely not the one you think it is. Or this superb machine of... No, actually calling it machine would suggest it's heartless. It's anything but heartless. Anyway, even the mighty Honda Civic is actually fairly competent once you've got a few decent parts in. I'm not going to be using any one of those, or the blatant fan service for the sake of fan service. No. I have decided that I hate life so much that I'm going to be doing it in this. I'll just leave that screen hanging there for a second for this shock value to set in. So yeah, as you can see, for starters my character is apparently happy about it. Don't know how or why, but this is a Nissan 180 SX, which is, well, it's been through the wars, let's put it like that. It's not, if this is appealing to you, there's something wrong. As you can see, it has a rust effect on the windows somehow. I don't quite know how that's happened. Couple of scuff marks, bit of rust everywhere, and it's just generally quite a non-appealing car. Oh yeah, and it's also lost the rear bumper because reasons. And by the looks of it, the suspension is entirely collapsed all the way around. That should be fun to drive. Right, where does one even start? I think it might be pertinent to note at this point that I'll be doing this on hard mode, which is just gonna make life a whole lot more difficult for me. Yeah, especially considering this has absolutely no upgrades, nothing. This is entirely bone stock. Which of course means when you start it up it sounds something like this. That doesn't exactly fill me with confidence. Christ, it is just slow. There is no speed in this. It cannot even beat one of the easiest drift zones in the game. This is gonna be fun. Right, so I do kind of have an idea of how I want to do this, because people say that doing things in the racetrack is easy heat. So I'll level myself up a bit, and then I'll get looking for some very low level races. Okay, this is already boring. Oh boy, this is slow. This is a very different speed than the one I'm used to. And in saying that, I think that Nissan might dominate. Oh well, top 3. And heat level 1, that's great. We've done, check our progress, 2,000 rep. We've not even made it to the percentage yet. And we've already been rear-ended by a Honda! And now he's run away. Oh heavens. No, 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 no thank you. No thank you. No, oh. Well, this has gone about as well as expected. I mean, let's be honest, and I feel like that puts the joke from the previous Need for Speed video into perspective. You hear that? I've got to go. I'm only Heat 1. Ironically, you're about fitting for a Heat 1 police officer. Oh no, not again.
Call me in pursuit patrol. It's on.
Some details of make and model would be really helpful.
They've got themselves a Nissan 180SX.
Chase mode activated. Feel free to join the party.
Police officer, hey, this guy's in the Nissan 180SX. Dispatcher, oh holy we need that car. That's a nice car, right? I mean, it's got some numbers and some letters. It must be like, I don't know, a Ferrari F355? Except, you know, worse in every possible way. Oh god, I feel like I might have, yeah, I may have bitten over more than my stomach with this one. Guys! Guys, wait for me. Wait for the special needs kid. Oh, speaking of special needs kids, the cops are back. Oh, so just so like that. Suicidal traffic is also a thing in this game, apparently. Or maybe I was just trying to tell me something. Something like, drown yourself. Don't make more Need for Speed 2015 jokes. Oh look, I've got 3 in pursuit already. That's already half of what I had in 2015. And they've done a lot more damage to me than the one in 2015. Perfect! Oh heavens, he's coming back. Now this is properly terrifying. This is how cops should be. Oh Christ, it's really badly damaged. This is gonna go wrong any moment. Oh, no. I was just about to say, oh look, a repair station, but no. Right, I don't think that's possible. Earn a million rep in this. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work out. Lucas, did you, by any chance, take more than a quarter of a look at the car while rebuilding it? This is not as good as new. This is anything but as good as new.